Oh dang guys, the bus is back in the shop and it barely fits in here. I've lost Jesse. I don't even know where he's at. Are you even over there, Jesse?
Yeah, I'm over here.
He's over there somewhere. Well guys, it's finally due some updates on the bus. I know it's been a while. We've been crazy on everything. And you can see we've got some stuff. It's kind of really tore up and it's time to fix these ugly panels here. And we're going to fix it with some diamond plate. Just check this out right here. Oh, it's going to look so good. So give you an idea of what's going to happen here. I like doing drawings of things so I can kind of get an idea of what's going to happen. But so you can kind of see here, hope that'll clear up. So this is kind of an idea I've got for the bus and the trailer. And it's what we're kind of looking at. So you can see, you know, sponsors we work with or dealers we work with. Our company name, you know, the Full Metal Goat trailer when we're going to out-of-town events and stuff. But you can see here we're going to do like our diamond plate here on the side of the bus. And I think it's going to look really, really good. We got a lot of really bad areas. Basically, from about this point down, that's where all the damage is on the bus. And I think we can fix that up. You can really see there's a little bit of crustation going on. And we can fix that stuff right up. But Mr. Jesse, he is on the other side right now, taking off the, dang it, Jesse, what's the name of them black pieces you took off? Fender flares. Yeah, the words right now, words. Fender flares, yeah. So he's been working on the fender flares, and them things was really a nightmare to take off. Somebody had really boogered them up pretty bad. They put a billion screws in them. Jesse had Phillips heads, hex heads, Phillips heads, yeah, all kinds.
Like in a freaking toolbox.
Yeah, he had like 4 or 5 screwdrivers out. So he's on the other side working really hard. So big appreciation to him. So what we're going to do is we're going to take these plates, and I've got some dimensioning going on them, so we can do some cutouts to show here, turn it over, boom, so we can kind of see what we're kind of dealing with here, so we can, you know, get around the battery box. This is the second battery box right here, and I think it's going to look really good. This thing didn't have a door cover on it when I got it, so we're going to make a diamond plate one for it, and it's going to look pretty good. But what do you think, Jesse? I think this thing's going to come around here.
It's going to look good, man.
Yeah, it's going to look pretty sharp.
Cover that sore spot right there up.
Yeah, it's going to look slick, but we got diamond plate to go all the way down the bus, down through there. And then about this far up, right through here, because there's some bad spots like right in through here, up and down through there. It's got to be covered up. And then once that's done, we will end up having us some big business banners made, basically out of vinyl or some sort of sticker material, to go down the side through there. And I think it's going to look really, really slick. So let's turn the music on and let's cut some metal here.
Hey guys, welcome to the Houston Kilby YouTube channel.
Let's see here. Look at this. Get the flashlight up in there. Oh, dang. Look at that nonsense. Not a dang thread left on it. It's a bunch of, where's this bus from?
I can't remember.
A Bikini Bottom?
Bikini Bottom, yeah, pretty much. Oh, Lord.
It's a mess, guys.
It's a mess. We're about to fix that nasty job. Boom. That's what I'm talking about right there. Jesse, my man.
Game changer.
Yeah, that's a game changer right there. Let's get us kind of a different angle on this thing. Hopefully you guys can kind of see what's up. Yeah, that's going to fix things a lot. And then we'll put us a little diamond plate door right there. But we went ahead, And on the back side, luckily we can reach up behind there and mark all of the circles for like all the little lights and stuff. And now we're going to pull that off and start doing some hole sawing and rock and roll here. So let's keep after it. Alright guys, this is a little trick that I kind of figured out how to find the center of your center hole or of a hole saw. So we can cut that, all we got to do is put us a dimple right in the center of there. That's the center of those two holes. Hole saw them out, cut them out, boom. There's your turn signal. Alrighty guys, man, this bus is coming right along. But I tell you this much right now, when the bus comes in, the shop is in total chaos mode. I'm not even kidding. Shoot, this thing is just so big. Oh, it's so big. I mean, we're just piled up everywhere just to be able to get it in here. But whew, this is one thing right here that I cannot emphasize on more. Whatever size shop you think you're going to go with, it's still not big enough. Just saying. Okay, so let's get into the project here and let's get this thing knocked out today. So we got a couple of panels left to do on the driver's side. You guys can see what's happening here on the passenger side. It's looking pretty good. And I'll just walk you guys around through here so you can see the tight quarters I'm dealing with here to get these panels in. But there you go, you can see how tight it is back in here. If you're claustrophobic, definitely not a job for you. But we're rocking and rolling. These panels are looking really good. I do believe what we're going to do is the centers of the screws on these are really tight and really good, but these really long pieces, I was hoping I could use less screws on them, but we're going to have to go back in between and put another row of screws in. It's giving me just a little bit too much slack right there and I don't like that. So get those pieces nice and tight and wrap this bad boy up. So the piece we got left is this bottom one and then that top one right there around the gas hole. So both of those got some heavy cutting to do with them, and last night we stayed up pretty late trying to get this knocked out, but I had to take a break, get a shower, and hit this thing again. So let's rock and roll, guys. Alrighty guys, right now we are laying out the second to last piece right now. There's the vent right there for the air conditioner, and what we're doing is a trick to this is laying out all your marks on the back side of the diamond plate. One, it helps keep from scratching up the nice side, and two, it keeps you from having to do a bunch of cleanup and taking acetone to it so many times because you got so many marks on it. But right now we've got this thing marked out. We're going to cut in here and cut this big long rectangle out. Be rocking and rolling. So what we'll need to do is we'll need to drill us some holes. One there, one there, and then one right there to give us a pilot hole to be able to get our blade through so we can cut. And these are going to be some really long cuts, man. It takes forever cutting with that little saw. I have not really found a really good way of cutting this thick of aluminum really quick yet. I mean, it works good, but it does take just a little bit. But we'll keep on rocking and rolling here. Alrighty guys, we are in a very cramped spot right now, so this is definitely not a claustrophobic person's job right here for sure. But we're wrapping up on the last two pieces, and what I'm doing is, I know you guys have seen this on all the other pieces as well, we've got a clamp holding it on one end, we've got a screw holding it on the other end, and what we're doing is we've pulled out all the lights, all the turn signals, all the stuff like that, going back behind it with a Sharpie and just reaching in there and tracing out all the areas that we know we're going to have to cut out with a hole saw or cut out for a light or whatever it may be. But we're getting really close right here. I just got done marking everything. It's time to take it back off, do some cutting, cut off the old junk rockers that's on it, and guys, we're rocking and rolling right now.
Press the button.
Yep.
Yeet.
Alrighty guys, we just got this piece here screwed in. It's starting to look really good. We got a couple more screws we got to put in, but we'll have to put them in once we move the bus because the lift is in the way. But now we're going to move into right here. This is the last and final piece that we got to do here, and I'm going to have to get some measurements to get to fit around this hole right here and see what we can do with that. So let's get some measurements down and rock and roll here. Go ahead.
Damn, it ain't locking though.
What'd you do? Jesse's under pressure now. He acts like...
All right, guys. Name's Jesse. I'm Houston's buddy. We're peeling the SS sticker remains off the side of his bus. And this is a new Tech Tuesday video, by the way, and we're using 3M adhesive remover. This stuff pretty well kicks it in the hind end. You spray it, and right after you spray it, you get your normal cheap scraper and just scrape it away, and I'm telling you, it does a dang good job. And you gotta be after it pretty quick, but as soon as you get it, it's good for the thick stuff, just getting the base, the top off of it scraped down. And after you get all that jazz done, you come in with some simple green, spray it down real good, and then wipe it down. That just takes down the little nick and crick stuff. And then plus on top of that, this 3M stuff is pretty dang expensive. What I've heard of, it's about $15 a can. You kind of want to make it spray as best you can. That's when the simple green comes into play. And other than that, guys, we'll move on down the bus. Got a long way to go. All right, guys, it's kind of like a before and after thing. Right here was the big old mark, and a little piece down here, and then a little piece down here, and a little touch of the 3M adhesive remover, and a little touch of simple green, and look at there, clean as a new penny.
Alrighty guys, we are in full swing on the bus right now. As you guys can tell, we ripped the floor out. We just wrapped up cleaning the outside of the bus, getting all the sticker mess out. And the bus has had a pretty rank smell in it for a while now from this rubber. And we need to kind of get the floor to dry out because that rubber's not letting the water dry out. So we had a few leaks in the bus I think we fixed, but we found a couple of more over there by that door. But we're coming right along. So far everything's looking pretty decent. It's not too awful bad, but we got some things we will have to fix pretty quick. But we're coming right along. We're going to keep on pulling this nastiness up. And then here in a little bit, we're going to pick this lift up. The lift will go up for sale. Hannah pretty much put the hammer down and said we can't keep it. I was hoping to keep it to lift motors up and stuff like that, but the boss said no. So we're not keeping it in the bus, but that's alright. So yeah, I'll have a link down in the bottom of this thing for sale. It does work. It's got the handheld, it's got the lights, all that stuff's good. But we're gonna keep rocking here. We're gonna keep rolling, and we'll keep after it.
Oh snap, guys, check this thing out. Wow, we have brought this thing back to life. Check out our diamond plates, looking really good. I really like how all this is turning out. We even was able to save the fender flares there. I was surprised they actually turned out pretty decent. And I'll tell you, it's brought some life back into it. The other thing was the 3M stuff that we used to take all the stickers off. All that's looking really good. We still have a couple of stickers left to do right up at the top up there. You see that one is one that we still got left. We got some numbers right up here. It still needs to be cleaned, and we haven't even put a wax on this thing yet. We haven't even polished it up yet. We've literally just, cleaned these stickers up and put the diamond plate on it, and this thing is rocking and rolling. I cannot wait to see what we do next on it. Once we clean that up, clean the stickers up on the top up there, and put a wax on this dude, I think we're going to be rocking and rolling. But I'm really liking what we're seeing here. This thing has come around. But I'm gonna get off here. You guys have a good one. Thank you guys so much for watching. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe, and don't forget to check out KilbyMotorsports.com.
Thank you guys so much for watching our video. Be sure to check out our new website, KilbyMotorsports.com, for all your high performance needs. If you like this video, be sure to smash that subscribe button. It helps us out a ton. Till next time, you guys have a good one.